Hi and welcome to episode 31 of Bitches of Horror.
And this week we have the Occult special.
Yeah.
Yes. Sort of paranormal, occult stuff going on. And I don't really know why we picked this one.
You're very into occult things.
Yeah.
And witches and...
I like the occult. It's interesting.
Yeah. It's a cool theme. So
yeah.
Let's get started.
Yeah. With the film Occult.
Yeah. Fitting name.
Yes.
Occult for the occult. Yeah.
This movie is directed by Koji Shiraishi, who is also known for his movies. He did Grotesque, which is one of my absolute favorite movies. He also did Noroi, which is very similar to this movie. And yes, Slit Mouth Woman, and
Take It.
Right. And he also did the Sadako versus Kayako one coming out.
Gotta see that one.
So he's done a lot of movies. And he's also a very kind of special director. I mean, going from Noroi to doing Grotesque is quite a leap.
Was Grotesque right after Noroi?
No, it was a little bit after, okay. But like only a few years. But it's still like he totally different.
He wanted more gore,
of course. Oh, yeah. I love Grotesque, so I'm not complaining. But this movie is it's a fake documentary, and it's about there's something happens in a place called Myogasaki, where it's like an earthquake, and then this guy just runs around and starts killing people. So it's a mass murder / natural catastrophe, and Koji Shiraishi wants to know what happened. He's also the director of the documentary in the movie. He
plays the director in the movie.
So basically he's trying to figure out what happens. There's some survivors, and there's some the people who didn't survive, that he talks to their families and whatnot. And basically he finds this one guy who was chosen by the murderer, and he follows him in his life, and like he's starting to see things and his miracles that are happening.
Yeah. The story is very interesting.
Yeah.
Like, even though the movie is like almost 1 hour 50 minutes, it doesn't ever get boring or feel like that long. It's very interesting. The character is very interesting. What's his name? Eno?
Yeah, Eno.
Yeah, Eno.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Sure,
I mean, I just wanted to know more about him. I was like, I want to follow him all day long. Yeah.
He's, also like how he develops as a character, like, cause you know, in these sorts of movies, like especially when you've been chosen to do something, like, or if you think you've been chosen to do something, you kind of start out like really simple and like normal, but then you kind of escalate throughout the movie, and you develop, and the character development in this is also very, very good.
Yeah, it's done in a really good way. Yeah.
And basically this guy is homeless. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't have any money. His life is pretty much crap.
Yeah, he's trying to get a job.
Yeah.
He's trying to do something, and when he gets like some form of job, he's like very thankful and happy. And,
yeah. So it's like he's hardworking, and he really wants to, but I've lived in Japan, and I know what it's like over there. Especially after you reach a certain age, it's very hard to find a job in Japan. Extremely difficult. So like after you're 30, it's like you're done, basically. So I understand his struggles, knowing the culture and how it is over there, and also and basically the director and the producer of the documentary, they want to follow him, and they're trying to like help him out at the same time. But basically he sees this thing as like a God-given gift, because I don't know, because he's so down low. So yeah, he sees like these UFOs, and
he sees like miracles and stuff, and that's why they want to film him.
Yeah, they want to see what these miracles are. It's really slow paced. Like, it's not like your regular found footage sort of movie.
No, it's very, very slow paced.
It's very similar to Noroi, if you've seen Noroi. It's like what's something that really gets me going about these movies, these two movies that I've only seen two those two, but like some scenes are just so disturbing. It just makes you like chill, and you just get like
because of the slow paced.
Yeah, it's not like you're like, oh, you know, it's not jump scare or anything.
No,
it's more like
it's just crawling under your skin.
Yeah, it's so nasty, and you're just waiting for it to happen because or I was because of Noroi, especially like the ending of Noroi really made me like, oof. And
the ending of this one, I wasn't expecting it at all.
The ending of this one was like,
wow.
Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the movie, but the ending is like...
It like came out of nowhere.
What?
Like, what?
It was really like, what just happened? What?
Yeah.
But definitely see it for yourself.
Yeah, you have
understand
to watch it, definitely. And I was like, sometimes when a character said something, the text came up, like text of what he had said.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, that occurs in Battle Royale as well. I don't know, is that a common thing in like Japanese
What you mean,
movies?
like in Japanese?
Yeah, like sentences came up just of what he had said.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, is that a normal thing or?
I think it derives a lot from manga.
Oh, okay.
And also in Japan on like TV shows, like variety shows, they'll actually like have like 80% of it like subtitled, but it's not subtitled. It's actually like in the show. Yeah. So like the text will come up.
Yeah, exactly.
And so it's a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I don't know why, but it's a thing. I think it's also because of the language. Because I don't know. I'm just making things up now, but like a character, you can have the same word. You could have word and word, but if the character for word is different, that means that it could be two different meanings.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's difficult to explain.
Yeah, but that just felt off sometimes. Just threw me off.
Yeah, I haven't really seen it that much in movies, but definitely in like TV shows and like documentaries on TV are like that. Like it'll come up. So yeah, it's a thing.
Okay.
I did enjoy the sound in this movie.
Yeah.
Great sound,
like freaky sounds.
Yeah,
freaky sounds. And just the beginning, like the confusion, because in the beginning I didn't see exactly like that there was a guy murdering people.
Yeah. So
something happened. I was like, what the fuck happened? And then he was just killing people. I was like, what? Oh, that's intense. Yeah,
it's really cool because it shows you this found video because these three, I think there were three girls.
Yeah.
They went to Miyazaki to have like their like girl trip and whatnot, and they're filming it, and as they're filming it, this earthquake or whatever it is happening, and basically this is the first thing you see in the movie. Yeah. But then it kind of takes you back to it and like shows you all these things that like happen in the background, and it's
really cool.
It's really cool.
And it's a cool place that they filmed it on. It's a bridge.
Yeah.
It looks very beautiful.
Yeah. Miyazaki is rumored to be beautiful. I have not been there myself, but it's supposed to be good. Also, a funny sort of, not trivia, but most of the characters in this movie, like Koji Shiraishi's name in the movie is Koji Shiraishi. Same, but like most of the other characters, their names are like just a little bit like different. For example, the homeless guy, his name in the movie is Shohei Eno, but in real life his name is Shohei Uno. So they like changed like a letter. Which kind of makes it more real.
Real, yeah.
If you know what I mean. It's not like a real documentary, and this hasn't happened, but it's like supposedly happened.
Yeah, it gives a reality feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed this one.
Yeah, me too.
And it had its flaws. Same thing as Noroi. Sometimes it's like a little bit too slow, but it doesn't take away the interest.
No, definitely not.
You just kind of really want to know what happens, and it plays out really good.
Yeah,
except for the ending. I don't know what happened in the ending.
You will have to watch it to judge that by yourself. So yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
I think 7 out of 10.
Oh, I thought you would say 9 or something.
No, like I do enjoy it. I don't know. I think it's the quality of it that makes me give it 7, maybe. Okay. I don't know. I maybe 8. I don't know. I don't like giving...
Eno makes it an 8, definitely.
7.5. I did really enjoy this movie. I just think that there's some things that like I don't know, like that one scene where it's like, oh, it's miracles happening, and then like a piece of paper falls on the ground. You're just like,
that's a miracle.
Woo! Praise the Lord, miracles are happening. Just sort of some things like that could have been a little bit better, but and like the effects on some of the things were like really. What you mean.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, Jasmine's not gonna like this. Yeah. But...
most of it was good, but like
yeah,
when
but
it got too
I
much,
knew.
Yeah. That kind of set me off, but I love Koji Shireishi's work, and so 7.5. Yeah.
Okay. So moving on to The Lords of Salem, the movie by Rob Zombie, which is made in 2012.
Yes.
So we had both actually seen this before, and we wanted to rewatch it because we were kind of disappointed the first time we watched it, so we wanted to give it a second chance.
Yes.
And it's Rob Zombie, so we were like, yeah, of course.
I do enjoy his movies, even though a lot of people don't.
This one is different.
Yeah.
And it's about his wife, Sherry Moon Zombie, plays a local DJ, and one day she gets a package with a vinyl record, a mysterious record, and there's a mysterious song which she plays. And
what a song.
Yeah, that song
is so
that
good.
song.
It's
yeah,
like...
and I don't want to spoil anything else. But it's very mysterious, and wow, that music.
Yeah,
like this is the best thing about a movie, the music.
Yeah, well, Rob Zombie, you know, he is known for his music. I mean, I'm not saying that I enjoy his
but this
music,
particular...
but like he knows music. Well, that's his thing.
Yeah.
And in his movies, definitely one of his biggest pluses is his music, especially in this one.
And that sound was so creepy.
Yeah.
It like set the tone for the entire movie, the atmosphere. It was really good.
What's the other? There's another movie. Sinister. That also has that one song that's like really good.
Now that you say that, definitely.
And also the record is sent by Lords of Salem.
Yeah. But they don't know what it means or who they are or what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
And basically after that, stuff starts happening.
Yeah, so that's why I don't want to say anything else about the story.
Stuff happens.
Yeah.
But this is one of those movies, like, for me, like, I really want to like it.
Yeah, me too. I really want to like it,
but I just can't.
But something's missing.
Exactly. Something really big is missing from this movie. And I just cannot put my finger on it. I don't know what it is. If it's like a story thing or if it's a character thing, but something is missing from this movie that makes it just not up there with the rest of his stuff.
It isn't a bad movie. It's just not as good as
it feels incomplete.
Yeah.
It feels incomplete. And, you know, reading some of the stuff, I'm not sure if that actually had anything with the... It's like some of the trivia, it's like, well, Sid Haig got cut out, and he was meant to be in it, and then he also filmed this, like, small, like, Hammer-esque film with Udo Kier, which also got cut out, so a lot of stuff got cut out.
Yeah, maybe there was
something, like, vital that... I don't know what happened, but there's just something vital that's missing from this movie.
Yeah.
Because it's really beautiful.
And then when it gets towards the ending, it doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Because it gets kind of fucked up, but...
I kind of like that, though. Like, that was, like, the best part for me. That and the beginning, like, with the witches and...
yeah, the witches were
great. The ritual thing.
And the actors were also great. Yeah. Like Ken Furey and... Sherry Moon Zombie.
Yeah, and Jason, and like, and Meg Foster was in it as well.
Wallace also.
And like there was nothing wrong with the acting.
No.
I don't know though. Sherry Moon Zombie, she was a little bit like, I don't know, maybe it was just the character that was really boring. She wasn't like that likable of a character, I thought.
I think she was likable.
I think she was very...
But she was kind of...
meh, like...
Kind of, what do you say? Withdrawn? Not like her other characters have been, so...
Yeah, but it's like, she's a DJ and like a host for like a radio show. You'd think she'd be more...
Yeah, but she wasn't like, ooh, very...
Yeah. I don't know. I think that maybe the character was a little bit weak for me. Like, and I don't need characters who are all woo, but...
No.
She was just a little bit too boring, I think, for me. Like, she didn't have a lot of personality, and like there wasn't really that much of a character development. Maybe that was it.
No, there wasn't a development.
It was just like, boom, and then like stuff started happening.
But what I did like about this film is that there were no digital effects at all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, big plus to Rob Zombie for that. Yeah.
The devil.
And they actually shot this film in the town of Salem.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
And like some of the names, like I think it was Jonathan Hawthorne.
Yeah.
Is like a real person from the
just like a letter.
Trials. Yeah. But like it's a really beautiful movie, and there's great music. The acting is good, but like we said, there's something vital missing from this film.
Yeah.
And like I thought, rewatching it, maybe I would find it, and I'd just be like, "Oh, it's really good."
Maybe you have to rewatch it again.
I don't think so.
Third time.
I watched it, and I was like, I feel exactly the same. Like there's nothing that changed.
No, I actually liked it a bit better.
Except that there was one part, because I saw this movie in Japan, at the movie theater.
Okay.
And stuff in Japan are censored.
Oh.
So there's one scene in there that was like, it was in your face, but there's like pixels everywhere. And I was just like,
now you were, oh no, I know what that is.
Now I know what that is.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was before. What was it?
Oh.
Yeah. So basically, genitals are
blurred out
in Japan.
Yeah.
So I finally got to know what I was missing out on.
You finally know what that looks like.
I know. I never knew before. Thank you. Thank you, uncensored Western world. I think basically that's something missing, and I think there's maybe it's the story and the character development that something is missing from, in my opinion.
Yeah. Because
everything else is like really good in this, like like the scenes and the camera work and the colors and
everything is working fine.
Yeah.
Except I don't know, when it's mixed together, you're like, but I want something else or more. I don't know.
It's a shame.
Yeah. So I'll give this a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, same here. 6 out of 10. Worth watching, but you can do better, Rob Zombie. Let's hope much more for 31. Yes.
Okay, let's move on to The Witch. Which came out last year by Robert Eggers.
So last year? So this year?
2015. It says.
Oh.
Well, and it's about a family in New England that is... What?
This is the pick of the week. I forgot to tell you last week.
Oh yeah, by 13th Floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Basically, we started with their pick of the week, and this is their pick of the week, The Witch. We hadn't seen it, and they were just angry with us and said, you need to watch it.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to come out in cinema in Sweden, but then they were like, no, ain't gonna show it.
Because our cinema's crap.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we finally got to see it.
Yeah, we just saw it,
like 2 minutes ago, so we haven't even, talked about it.
No, we haven't, actually. But, yeah, as I was saying, it's about a family in New England that is subjected to what they think is witchcraft.
Yes.
Like, weird stuff is happening, horrible stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're, living on a farm, totally alone.
Yeah, they were banished.
Neighbors. Yeah, I think this was supposed to be set in 1630?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, they have special clothes, no electricity.
Yeah, it was basically, it's right before the Salem witch trials. So this is also set in Massachusetts, where Salem is. And, yeah, basically he's they're I don't know really what they were up for in the trial, but basically the father of this family was like, I'm not gonna take judgment from bad Christians like you.
Yeah.
He's super Puritan, praise the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the whole family is.
Yes. So basically they get banished, and he's like, gladly, I don't want to be with you devil worshipping.
Yeah, so they live alone. And then bad things happen.
Yeah, bad things are happening. This is directed by Robert Eggers, who it's his debut movie, actually.
Oh, as a director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what a movie to make as your first movie.
Well,
damn. Yeah. It's a very special movie that I can understand a lot of people will have trouble with.
But I can also understand why people would love this.
Yes.
Also, it's very beautiful.
Yeah.
And they only shot it with natural light or
Mostly,
very minimalistic non-natural light. And it's impressive because it looked really good. I thought that they had like tons of
the lighting in it is really good. But like in a lot of movies, like when you hear about them with the natural lighting, a lot of them actually look like really good. Was it Offspring that had it as well? Yeah. Like I think when you film outside, a lot of like the natural lighting, it actually makes the movie look better without this artificial.
Just,
I don't know what, but
just get the angles right. And the setting, then
time of the day, make sure the sun is in the right position.
Yeah.
But of course, there's got to be loads of troubles as well. But
yeah, of course. But this was only shot in 25 days.
Oh, amazing! 25 days for this movie to be shot. I mean, it's
impressive.
It's a beautiful movie.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of. It's so beautiful and slow paced, and
this is like this has character development, if anything.
Oh, yeah.
It really like takes you into this family, and like any family, they have troubles. Their troubles are a little bit different.
Yeah.
But basically,
like being blamed for
being a witch.
Yeah, that's normal in those times, I guess.
My mom's called me a witch a few times,
Yeah, but no one will burn you for it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And what's his name? Ralph Ineson. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Ineson. The guy, the father.
Yeah.
His voice. Oh my god, the power he has in his voice is like, it's like just scary in itself.
Yeah, if you were a kid, you
just be
I'll do anything you want,
it's fine. He has like this growling man voice, like bear voice, which also made some of the movie really difficult to understand. With the old English and his voice mixed together, you were just like, what? What'd you say?
Yeah, exactly.
Like subtitles. But fantastic acting from everyone.
But there were some things I wanted to know more about that didn't get answered.
I think it's like that with a lot of occult movies, though, because the paranormal in general is very...
Yeah, I know, but there were a few scenes that were like, what happened to... that could have been answered. Without...
I think he kind of wanted to have things open and like interpreted, because I know that a lot of people are saying that I don't really want to say too much, but like there might not. It could be a psychological thing. It could be metaphors. It could be this. It could be that. It could be actual things happening, but it could also be a dream or a vision. And this is something which some people really appreciate. And others don't.
Like always, there will be...
Yeah.
People love it and hate it.
It depends on the movie for me. Like, some of the times I'm just like, couldn't you just have told me what it was instead of being so stupid and metaphorical bullshit?
It's like how it's done.
Yeah. But this is... I liked reading different theories about this movie after I saw it. After today, after we saw it, I went online. I was like looking up like what other people wrote about it, and that's what I kind of like about these kind of open movies, is that you can read different theories about it. And you're like, oh yeah, and then you kind of like get your own sort of theory going on. Great work by the bunny
and by the goat, and by like every animal. It was pretty creepy in this one.
I did read that Black Phillip, the goat, was a little bit difficult to do with.
Yeah, he was scary.
So they wanted to do more scenes with him, but they couldn't because he wasn't as trained as they had hoped that he was.
And there was one really uncomfortable scene with an animal. I was like, ow! Yeah. Ow!
Yeah. I was like, what is he doing? And I was like, oh. Ooh. Yeah, makeup and like... just the scenes, like the scenic, foresty stuff has been really good, and the animals, and there's a lot of like still frame shots. Like I think that's what it's called. But, like when you have like the camera still and you don't move it, and it's just absolutely breathtaking. Like some of them, I loved it.
Yeah,
but it is also a very slow.
Yeah,
movie.
very slow.
At the end, you kind of get your climax going, but yeah, it's still a very slow.
Yeah.
I don't know how to I don't know another word for it.
Oh, we have to.
It's very
be
slow.
A bit quicker. So
Oh.
yeah.
So, but it's a great film. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Oh, you?
I was gonna say 8 out of 10.
Oh, you?
Yeah,
I
I
say
enjoyed
8 out of 10. Definitely.
Yeah, 8 out of 10. And our last film for today is a short film called Tres Versos by Antonio Yi. I don't have a lot of information on this movie.
No,
There's not a lot of information.
Find almost any.
But it's about these girls who have a spirit problem, and they contact their local
spiritual
guide. I don't know, some
have a
sort of
seance.
fortune teller to have a seance and get this spirit away
Yeah.
from them. And this is a very traditional ghost story. Fortune teller sort of story. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was very beautiful. Everything was like beautiful.
Yeah.
The story was
Oh my God.
great. The makeup was great.
Yeah. The girls in this, damn,
Beautiful.
so pretty. I was like,
Very
I hate
pretty.
you.
And I was just watching them. It's like, wow.
Oh yeah, it was like beautiful.
And the masks they wore,
Yeah.
beautiful. Like, this is just a beautiful short film. Like,
Indeed.
wow.
Great screams. It reminded me, like, something that really makes me going in a movie is great screams, and this really had that.
Yeah, great story.
Great camera work. It was just
Everything was
fantastic.
good.
13 minutes, I think it was.
Yeah, 13 minutes.
Yes.
I remember.
So it's also his one of his first films. So I look forward to seeing more from him
Yeah.
because it looks just great.
Yeah, me too.
Say 9 out of 10. I love short films.
8 out of 10.
I like short films.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways,
we have to wrap it up.
Yeah, our camera time is getting
Yeah.
too short.
Yeah.
But we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
We're not. I think it's going to be post-apocalyptic sort of style on next week's theme.
Yeah.
So don't forget to stay horrific.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.